Hello guys, it is only the Daniel here, and today I'm going to be talking about a very key topic in all of your lives. And today I'm going to be talking about revision techniques, help, tips, tricks, and I might even be doing a series of covering different topics because, I don't know, that's what you guys requested. That's what I'm going to give you. So yeah, as some of you may know, I'm currently in the middle of my GCSE, so I am in the full flow of what you guys are going through. But yeah, today I'm going to be talking about some tips and tricks that you could. So tip number one. Okay, so tip number one I want to say is all about organising yourself. So there's a few things you can do to organise. Number one is to create a revision times table. So I have one for the week, the weekend, I didn't work, and also a holiday week. Also, as well as making them, stick to them. If you stick to them, your brain will get into the habit of creating, time for itself to do it, and you will do better at revision. Also, create or use a revision folder. You do all the different topics in here. In this one at the moment, I have history. Currently studying Nazi Germany. Definitely going to do that as a revision topic. I've also got business, I've got my 3 sciences, and I've got some computer science. But yeah, please do organise your notes, because otherwise they will just be a complete mess to go through. Trust me, I did that. I had about 3 A4 worths of sheets to go through to find out, and I managed to sort them all out into that folder, but now it's all simple. Tip number 2, we have something to do with music. Now, listening to music has been scientifically proven to help you revise. But there are some things you need to that. It does not have to be classical, but it does have to be classical if you're listening to it through headphones. But if you're like me and you're not the biggest fan of classical, what you can do is you can play it as background noise. That means any day now. That means headphones. No, that's not background. That's straight into your head. For background, that means like playing it through a speaker or just playing it through your phone and placing it on the side. Do not put it through your ears because you subconsciously focus on the music more than the revision. So instead of 100% going in and then you 20% staying in, about less than 20% staying. That's all you need to know. So it's very bad. Do not listen to music through your headphones. You can listen to it through a speaker. And also, if you listen to music, and you don't have to do this, but if you listen to sort of genre or certain song while you're revising something, on the day of the exam, if you listen to that song again whilst you're trying to remember stuff, helps you remember it. So say for example you were listening to, I don't know, Thomas the Tank Engine theme tune music, great song, recommend it, whilst you were revising, I don't know, chemistry. If you revise chemistry whilst listening to the Thomas the Tank Engine theme tune, it sometimes is, it's not scientifically proven, but it sometimes has been said that if you listen to it on the day that you have to take the exam or the day just before, it helps you remember stuff because you link the song to the subject. So, tip number 3. It's going to be all about different ways to revise. So personally, I have a couple of ways I like to revise. I like to revise through revision cards. So here we can see I have a very lovely variety of revision cards. These are currently all, I'm pretty sure all 26 equations we have to learn for physics. There are a lot of them, and also a little couple of extra. You can revise through these, through revision cards. You can revise through mind maps, through just compiling all your notes. That's what I'm doing at the moment. That's generally not very good long term, but it's good to get everything down to what you really need. But yeah, you can do past papers, past questions. Another thing that you can do is if you picture like a journey that you take and you can remember off by heart, if you place certain things to do with the topic that you need to remember with certain objects, that can really help. Say for example, you're going from your front door to school, you might shut the front door, link that to, I don't know, let's stick with, let's go with geography. You might say, I don't know, if you're struggling to remember the continents of the world, you might say, the front door is India. You might say, oh look, the plant pot, Germany. I'm now opening the car door. That's England. Then you keep doing that, and then eventually, and then as you go on your journey to school, you'll remember generally, you should use it really sparingly. So don't do the same journey for loads of different things, because otherwise you might be saying, oh, the front door is India, osmosis, variables and stuff, and then it gets really confusing. I tend not to use that because my memory absolutely sucks, but it does say that it has worked, because some guy did a study, he linked everything, generally he took with different words, and he managed to recall about 30 words. So yeah, that's another good technique. Another way to revise is through these revision guides. So yeah, these are really good. Make sure you get Make sure you get the correct exam specification, because otherwise you might get one for I don't know, Oxfam or something, and then that won't be the one you're stopping. So yeah, so make sure you get the right one. But yeah, as well as that, you also got to take breaks. Okay, you have to take breaks. So we're just going to take one right now. I would use my phone on my break, but you know, we're recording with it, so. Yeah. Well, let's just move on. So yeah, make sure you do take breaks, because otherwise your brain will just die. It'll just basically die. Not literally die, but metaphorically die, because otherwise it won't take in any information, and then all about that, 100%, 20 stays, other 80% leaves. If you don't take breaks and you do if you do it all in one go, you will literally retain nothing. So what I do on my revision timetable is I generally do an hour, 20 or 10 minutes off, an hour, 20 or 10 minutes off, and then if I'm going to have dinner or something, I take 40, so I might do hour of physics, 20 minutes off, hour of maths, 20 minutes off, hour of history, 40 minutes off, have lunch in that time, and then go back to something else. And then make sure you leave time to relax in the evening. So generally my revision timetables is I go from, if it's a day off or something, I'll go from sort of 9:30ish all the way up to 7 o'clock, to 6 o'clock. 6 to 7 I have my dinner, and then after 7 till whatever time you want to set it, I can do whatever I want. So I could be playing some Xbox, recording YouTube videos. I can do anything I want. But yeah, I really do recommend you do that, guys, because otherwise you just don't want to find out what happens. But yeah, I've got a couple more tips, but here's going to be another one. So make sure you have a nice clean space. So if you're like me and you're doing it in your bedroom, the whole place doesn't need to be tidy. You can have stuff on the floor and stuff. I generally have a couple of things on the floor, but make sure you have a nice clean area. So like this space behind me, we're just gonna skip straight to with this thing being out of the way. So yeah, I'll just skip that in the video, okay? Okay, so now that my chair is out of the way, now you can see I have a nice clean area. So what you can do here is you can have, well, I'm not going to show you because otherwise I'll move the camera angle and it won't work, but I could have a nice revision guide in the corner here, have my phone in this corner here, and then have a nice big book there for me to revise from. But yeah, you also want some good lighting, so don't do it in the dark, too bright, and make sure there's not too much background noise, so don't have your music volume all the way up to 100, and don't have it on 0, because otherwise you just have background noise. And trust me, you can't. If you have a family, you cannot revise with background noise. Okay, so I'm just gonna get back in the chair, and we're just gonna skip to the next bit. So now we're back. Hope you like the transitions. By the way, I'm trying out some new techniques of editing. But yeah, if you do like this video, guys, do like and subscribe. Also, go follow OnlyTheDaniel on Instagram, because I am in need of some desperate followers. Because if I'm gonna do this long term, I need to get more support. Because otherwise, yeah, it's just not really suitable long term, guys. Although I do like putting out these videos for you guys, I do want to get something in return, and I also need to prioritize other stuff. So coming up to sort of June-ish, sort of in the middle of the June, I'm probably gonna stop recording. Might, pre-record some videos and then upload those, but I'm gonna stop recording until sort of 26th of June, because that's when all my GCSEs are, and that's when the end of my prom is. And then after that, I've got a full summer of recording for you guys. But yeah, please do go like, subscribe to my channel. Also, Kelsey Dark 7's coming back out. So if you either want to see more of these videos, or you want to see me do another diss track with Kelsey, like this video and share it. Also comment down below which one you liked for. But yeah, go follow my Instagram, OnlyTheDaniel, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you so much.